Hey, I feel like I'm shying away from doing them little battle intros that I used to do. You know, just like the out of context bars. But I want to get this one out of the way now. Briggsy just said the main event at Apex is coming. The main event at Apex is coming, and I'll be real. Let me be real here. If you checked out my live stream when it was happening, I think you probably know what the main event is. I'm not going to insult your intelligence, but I'm not going to tell you either, because I think we got the breadcrumb. We got that little breadcrumb. You know, what do the girlies do nowadays? What the girls do? Clock it. I think we got the tea, boys. I think we got the tea. If you were on the live stream, man. If not, you know, I might come out. I'm looking to kind of get the clips that I made from it and just have them out and stuff, just progressively throughout the next like week or two. So, you know, you need to make sure to check out the Cammygbr streams, because sometimes we get them exclusives. I'm just saying, we get them exclusives, man. Let's get to it. Where Winning Matters, episode 11.
I must not give in to these fantasies of weakness. Doubtless this is some charm laid on me by an evil shaman, evil sorcerer. Only the chase has meaning. It's meaning.
Yeah. Keep running. Yo. Look, I'm in the outback where it's spooky. Wildcats still pursue me like owls do to the rats and the clouds do when I'm moody. Proud dads to Suzuki's, you backed out and amuse me. I'm good hair from I tear your whole crown flat. From I'm in the outback with no neighbors, giant snakes in the gators. You feel fear in your veins ever since the moment you came in. Heat raises the stakes and baked meat is the fragrance. I reign here from a day to doubt that. From I'm in the outback with my chest out, I'm the best out. Who's next? Put you through the test, do to chew your neck out. When you eat through tube and bed bound, from I eat mountains for breakfast. Keep rounds in these
Yo, shout out to everybody out there who's watching this. Subscribe to his channel. He's doing big things. My man Cammy. It's your man Cass, aka Angry Fan Man. We up out of here.
Cammygbr, we are here. Bam, back at it again. Back at it like crack addicts. I swear to God, I feel like Lux said that, and I just haven't quite remembered exactly when. One of the better weeks of the entire tournament, to be honest. Like, of the entire run, this is one of the best weeks, and you could tell that the third round was just better quality stuff, in all honesty. I mean, can't lie, I'm very excited to see how this last tournament goes. Like the 16, now they got a little bracket thing. I think I'll do a little play for play. I don't know anything that's happened from playoff, quarterfinal. I'll try and be semi-final, but I can't promise that. So we might even just make this a prediction and whatever. But again, it's one of these things where I don't know nothing, and the people watching will know more than me. So I would just be predicting something that's already happened, and maybe I get it right. Maybe I get it right. But I know nothing, and I'm very deliberate in not knowing, especially at this point with this tournament now. I've seen the first two. I give you the breakdown of how it was, but I'll be very excited to see how this moves on going forward, now that we're at the tail end of the entire tournament, of the entire 3-week span. We've run from January, and we are now into April. Mental. And then we've still got these battles to come up, about another, I don't know, what was it, another 15 battles minimum, you know. So I'm excited for this. I really am. And you know, I was about to go into the battles there, but may as well talk about this there. We'll take a minute for this. I quite like this Briggsy giving the lore. I do wish that Bobby would show up for it, but I'm aware as well that as a recording of this, he also had Bobby Rex, who like had the whole Canada thing, so like he wasn't exactly reachable, because, you know, as we all do, a difficult situation for him, and he was gutted about that. So we're kind of on the tail end catching up all this stuff. So but I know that Bobby Rex will be back at some point, and so I'm very excited to see him, and him and Briggsy doing this sort of format, the conversation, the talking. But you know, I like it. I like the live stream element as well. But like, you know, like this is it's feeling like home again. So yeah, let's talk about the battles. So we'll start off with Dojo versus Hulk. Ooh, you know what? Part of it, as soon as it was like Hulk wasn't feeling well, I'm like, oh no, Hulk. Of all times not to feel well, Hulk. Of all times, you had it in the bag. But here comes the young Dojo, man. You know what? Throughout this entire tournament, the one thing that Dojo was proved is he can hang with them. You know, he can hang with the best of them and he can come out on top. That's Kingsley, Briggsy, and Hulk. And it's Dojo that's at the top. He's earned his worth. I'm just saying that there was a point where it was like, oh, I keep getting these battles and whatnot. It was like, I remember the start of last year, he was tweeting about this, and he's earned it now. He's earned this now. This has been big for Dojo. I'm so proud of him for getting this far. And you know what? Not as if Hulk was bad. Hulk was good. I think it was just how the material come across. And you know, Dojo's first wasn't. It was choppy, but he fought back in the last two, and it's almost more heroic because of it. It's almost more heroic because he fought back in the last two. And you know what? No stone left unturned, and it felt like, oh, now I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Now I know what I'm doing and how I'm supposed to be. We got to talk about this again. You can't run away from this, and that was so good. It just a great levels of attack, and you know, it's for a tournament, man. Like and Hulk. If Hulk wasn't ill, and maybe if Hulk, who would have known? Hulk would have went there with him. Hulk would have went to that level. But, you know, Dojo beat him to it, and Hulk done what he done. Hulk did great, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, you bring your material there, and Dojo decided to go over there with it. You know, some real attacking angles. But, yeah, I gave that second and third to Dojo for sure.
Yo, I realised I hadn't even talked about Frost vs. the Burke on the recap. That's why this is a little later than I planned. But really good battle, to be honest. Good vibe from both of them. I love the Burks first. The pocket check, you know what I mean? And just say, wait, where were you at? I love that as a concept, and I think he can get away with being a bit stumbly because he can't see. Obviously, you can't see, but like it just added to the round. It was very funny. Obviously, the otter stuff, hilarious. Well, I think that was top quality as well. But in general, like I think it all goes down to the third round, right? It all goes down to the third round. The beaver stuff, brilliant. But I think the third round, the Burke covered just more ground. It's a close battle. By fuck, it's a close battle. Like I said, it's one of the best weeks we've had, but I give it to Burke first and third, and I just love the concept from the first that won me over, but I could see why people have Frost winning, but I think the Burke rightfully got that decision, but man, this has been a great fucking week, man. Back to the recap.
B-Ramble versus Dynamic Mike. I obviously judged this one. I stand on what I said, man. These judges, right, are pretty like I specifically have a WhatsApp message saying, don't just go up there and say they won and that's it. Maverick, Mavi, Mav, brother. Oh, you thought you won. Time. Like, give the detail. Why? I feel like every battle that I have judged, the Mavericks either gone the opposite way or had a controversial point. Like he's become the controversial guy. I'm trying to give the breakdown, the understanding. I got told, couple of minutes, just go. Like every single one is like 3-4 minutes. I'm like, I've been told that go do your 3-4 minute, put the shit across. And I'm like, right. Okay, I'll do that, Briggsy, for you. I'll even send you the WeTransfer that I have a ultimate package, pause, and I'll get you to download the link so it's easy for you. I'll do that. I'll convert these videos, brother. Man, to get my eye on you, Maverick. My eyes on you. But as I was saying, I mean, be Ramble 30, right? I mean, salute Dynamic Mike, and he done everything that he could. He was unwell as well. What could we do? What can we really do about that? It's just, I think it's B Ramble's best performance, and this battle had a little bit more of an attack and more punchline, where it isn't just like, you are this, I am that, you are this. It was a lot more. Again, I mentioned it in the breakdown. It was the you amplifying stress. I love that. You know, it's maybe it was like sickness is an airwave when you but like, you know, stress is an airwave. It was something like that. It was really good. I do remember, I come back and going, yeah, you amplify stress. I've thought about that since watching that battle. But a very, very good performance. But I know, Dynamic Mike, keep your head up, bruh. I would like to see you again. And with what Premier Battles are offering for the future, you'll be back. You will be back. Bousdall, baby, versus Celestar. Good to see Celestar back. Good to see Celestar back. I was a little worried that he wasn't going to be here for the last ones. Did the first one and then did his tour or whatever. I was a little worried. But I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad that he's here. Glad that he, glad that he showed face and did his thing, you know. And I tell you, one thing you're not going to be able to do to Celestar is you ain't going to make him do anything else than what he do. And he'll do what he do. But just Bousdog had the crowd. He had the energy. He had just a hype around him. It was Bousdog's time, you know. And he had to kind of turn it around after the gas buff battle. He needed this. So, like, Bowski is going to have a great fun for the rest of this tournament. I think he's just going to have fun. He's going to be on smoke, and I just see him just, you know, snatching a win or two out of nowhere and just causing a stir and causing a fuck up, in all honesty. But yeah, it's Celestar, man. Celestar's just Celestar. Like, you're not going to make Celestar run faster. He's just going to do what he does, and that's it. And you'll just pause, you'll spin, you go, you're gay, and that's just his humor. He's just it's dry humor with insults. That's it. And the awkward pauses, they work or they don't work. You know, but no matter what, he'll do them. I'm not getting the multi-syllabic, you know, like, we're not getting that. We're just getting just insults, like school bullying style. So, I had that. I think authority to Bowski, if not 2-1, but I think I had authority. Gang, that is this week of Where Winning Matters. Keep an eye on the channel, see what we've got going on next. I appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next week's episode.